During these hard and unprecedented times, we've seen the nation come together and make sacrifices for the greater good. Today, we want to honour the unsung heroes who've gone above and beyond. So we asked our readers to nominate and vote on the Lockdown Awards across 11 categories. Let's meet the winners. The award of Community Hero goes to Martin Blondell, who took it upon himself to turn a local pub into an essential items shop. He uses it to supply food and essential items to NHS and care workers, as well as those who are self-isolating.
I could not have done this without the support of many, many people. And, this award, this goes to them as well as me and my family.
Well, these are keen on Kate.
Robert and David Nicholson have been offering a taste of rural life to everyone who missed it during lockdown by live streaming it on Facebook. From live lambing to goat kid births, the broadcaster brought a different kind of pace to lockdown and provided something else for his fans to look forward to every day.
We'd like to thank everyone who's voted for David Knight in the Daily Telegraph Lockdown Awards. We are beyond thrilled, amazed, blown away to have won against such wonderful competition. We just cannot believe it.
Yeah, it's a big thank you really, because I've really enjoyed showing our family farm to everyone out there and our day-to-day lives, all the births and everything. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
The best DIY project goes to Chatham and Clarendon Grammar School, who made 21,000 visors for local NHS workers. Parent and student volunteers worked tirelessly to offer an extra layer of protection to frontline workers they clapped for every Thursday.
I need to say a massive thank you to everybody involved, primarily to the DT department, to Tom Brewing, Adam Taylor and Ben Kelly, who came up with the idea, but also to the staff, former staff, students, former students, parents, relatives, friends, parents of staff and the staff from both Dane Court and Herne Bay High School.
5-year-old Jacob has asthma and had to move away from his mum, who was hard at work on the NHS frontline treating COVID patients. Nonetheless, he's kept spirits up by baking cookies, cakes and treats for his friends. He's even delivering the goods to his neighbours' doorsteps himself as part of something he calls Cheer Up Friday.
And I've just found I've won the competition, and what I'm really talking about is Cheer Up Friday. Thank you for those who have voted for me. I really enjoyed doing it. Take care. Bye.
The award for Most Innovative Small Business goes to The Only Way Out, a local shop in the market town of Stokesley. They were only running for 2 months when the virus hit and were forced to quickly turn their shop into an online click and collect business while still managing to source local produce and support local businesses.
First of all, we'd just like to say that we're absolutely delighted to have even been nominated for this award.
The best thing we're going to take away from this is, despite all the bad things that happen in the world, people are still looking for the positives.
You stay safe, everybody.
Thank you.
Katie Forrest wins Best Neighbour for her self-started neighbourhood Zumba classes. Once a week since April, she's been bringing some much-needed exercise through a socially distant Zumba routine. There's nothing in it for Katie other than to cheer the neighbours up.
There are now 30 of our neighbours joining in, and it's been a pleasure seeing how it's brought our small community closer together, and I'm happy to have won this award.
Fran Woodcock was originally meant to climb Ben Nevis to raise money for Shine Cancer Support, but as someone who lives with leukemia, she's had to go into lockdown alone until the end of June. Undeterred, she decided to climb the height of Ben Nevis on a treadmill, dressed in costumes nominated by her supporters, which she makes herself, all the while on chemotherapy.
Shine has done so much to help me, and it's really struggling for funds now, so I'm glad I've been able to help in return by getting sponsorship to make silly costumes to wear during my climb. It's been a struggle juggling chemotherapy with climbing a mountain, but it's been worth the effort to raise much needed money for Shine and to make people smile at my creation.
The Best New Business Award goes to Lockdown Haircut, a platform which connects out-of-work barbers with customers who want to avoid a DIY haircut disaster. The business is an excellent example of adapting to help make difficult times a little less difficult.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for voting for us for the award of Best New Business in Lockdown. It's been a real pleasure and we're really, really happy to win the award, and we're looking forward to welcoming you into our virtual doors very soon.
Sarah White decided to offer NHS staff a free stay at her self-catering cottage in Ashburton once the crisis subsides. She was so overwhelmed with nominations that she decided to encourage other owners to offer a stay to an NHS worker under the hashtag #TreatOurNHS.
What I would like to say is this campaign wouldn't be what it's become without all the support from businesses large and small across the country in the tourist industry, offering their support and being so incredibly generous. We've all done this together, absolute teamwork. So thank you. 1,000 holidays and counting for NHS staff. Let's keep the momentum going.
The Best Community Project Award goes to the Supper Collective, which saw local independent restaurants, cafes and bakeries safely delivering free nutritious meals for the vulnerable, isolated and homeless across York, as well as for NHS staff.
We were really surprised to find out that we'd been nominated for a Community Project Award by the Telegraph recently, and even more thrilled to find out today that we'd actually won. So just loads of thank yous to say to everybody.
Yeah, it's true. We were just happy to be nominated, really. It was a really nice surprise. And thanks for Emma that put us forward for this. And it's just really good for the restaurants, the cafes, the bakeries involved, the volunteers, the ones behind the scenes.
Kizzy Broadhurst takes home the Best Birthday Celebration Award for having organised a socially distant party for one of her neighbours who lives with autism and suffers with anxiety. Kizzy rallied other neighbours who dressed up in fancy dress to put together an unforgettable celebration.
Hi, thank you to everyone that voted for me to win the Lockdown Awards for the Telegraph. I really appreciate your votes. Thank you to my partner Daniel and my lovely neighbours for helping me do the carrot antics, especially to Bethany as well that nominated me.
Well done to all the nominees across the 11 categories, as well as to everyone else across the country who's going above and beyond to help in this time of need.